There's some additional information to remove the center trim from a 2014 CLS 550. The first step is to open the door and remove this side panel to gain access to a T25 screw right here. The next screw can be accessed when you open the glove box, and I used a tool like this because the screw is underneath the lip of the trim and the glove box can get in the way. Those two screws are removed. The only thing left is a small punch and latch that's accessed right above the ignition switch. You either need a punch or a small screwdriver. The screwdriver I used is 3 millimeters in diameter and 55 millimeters in length. That's just about 2¼ inches long. Because I have the radio removed, the navigation screen I should say, I can see the latch down right in there. That's the latch that we need to press from the underside to lift and release the trim. There's a small notch in the trim where we can fish the screwdriver straight up. The notch is usually smaller, but I have the trim temporarily pulled away for demonstration purposes. So you would slide this almost directly straight up and at a slight angle toward the front of the car. And you can see that the screwdriver will reach the latch. You would push it up and it would release from the trim. And after you've disconnected your clock and vent connectors, the trim can be pulled away from the dashboard. Now with the trim removed, we can take a closer look at that latch again. So your punch or screwdriver would be placed right around here, and it would come straight up and connect with the latch like this. Pressing up to lift it allows it to disengage from the trim. That little hole is where the punch would come through, and this is where the latch bites onto the trim. If you have the traditional radio navigation screen, where the screen is recessed into the dashboard, that screen is removed after the trim. So unfortunately, you won't be able to see the latch. But if you have the Android screen that's flush with the dashboard, you can remove that first and gain a little bit of extra vision into that latch while you're removing it. Hope that helps.